YouTube friends, welcome back to Bristol Blue. Thanks for coming back to watch another episode. It has been since September 26th, and that video I did just a little stitching related. So this is a channel about cross stitch and quilting, but life got in a hold of me and never did get that other video in for the quilting. So I'm going to do another video after this one, get them all done today, and then we'll do some editing into the evening, and I've got the next few days off so we can get it done. So let's get some updates taken care of. Oh, where should we start? So let's start here. So last time I was talking about frames and getting my witch silhouettes done. So I painted some frames. I painted those frames, the chalk ones. Here's one of the black ones. I did not use this one. And I did not use this one. It was too big. So I put the other picture back in. And but it's black. I don't know if this picture will stay in here, but I have a frame for another project. So I'm really excited about those. I like the way they turned out. Here's a closer look of it. Just painted it black. This is what the back looked like when I got done with it. So I didn't get the back painted and not sure if I should. So one of the silhouettes, as I had mentioned before, was a little close to the other one, and that was this one. And so I thought, oh, I'll just do a little fabric frame around it, and then I cut the foam board too small for this other frame, so I'm not sure if I'll get it completed or not, but I wasn't really sure I liked how that looked. And now that I have to cut the foam board, then I have to make the measurements for the framing around here a little wider on the top and bottom, but I'm not sure I'll get that one finished, but that's where that one stood. But I did get two done. And here is one finally finished, FFO'd, in the little frame that had my picture of Kendall, my little niece, in there when she was little. So that's done. And now I'm going to hang these on the wall. Here's the other one. This one I did get put into that other one. I love this little, it's got a dome. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a little dome glass, plasticky glass thing on it. So yeah, I really like her. She's really cute. And put them next to each other. I think they look really fabulous. Yeah, I love them. They are so adorable. So then I was working also on getting, and shoot, I always get this called Witching Hour. I always want to say Nevermore, but it's Witching Hour. I painted the mat on this black and reframed it, and I really like the way that turned out too. So these will all go on the wall together. These on not on either side. It depends on what wall I put it on, but I'm going to put it in my hallway down at the bottom of the stairs to greet my trick-or-treaters. So I am really pleased with how these FFOs turned out. So, and this is just a frame. I'm not sure where I got it. Oh, it looks like I got it at Joann Stores. It's an 11 by 14 frame. They had a mat in it already. I can't remember what I had originally in here. Probably a family photo or something like that. So those are FFO'd. So let's put these back. Keep things neat and tidy so I could keep moving on to the next project. So I also have another near FFO, but it's a new start. And I had gone to my mother's not final appointment. We have one more. Her 1 week post-surgery, and things look great. I have to call her. The little air bubble that they put in the eye to hold the retina in after they take the oil bubble out for her last surgery should have dissipated now, so she should be able to see me. I have to call her today and find out how she's seeing, what she's looking like. So we went and did a little shopping, and We went to lunch after the appointment, and then we went to Trader Joe's, did a little bit more pumpkin. I'm a little pumpkin out now. Even my son made a comment on it because I got some candles. He goes, there's a lot of pumpkin. So I'm done. No more pumpkin stuff. And we'll just get trick-or-treating over. I'm moved on now to Christmas. So, but at one of the shops that we went to, we went to lunch at Culver's, which is the fast food place here in Wisconsin. And right behind it is it's called the Home Superstore, Home Decor Superstore. And I was curious. So I went in and I bought a dough bowl, a long skinny one. It's gray. I'm probably going to paint it another color, but I needed to make something to put in here that was long. So I found myself a free cross stitch from ourpioneerhomestead.blogspot.com. Just to believe, just letters. And I stitched that up real quick and made a little pillow out of it. I put it on red fabric, and it is, oh shoot. Let me get the name of it. It's a Phoenix. It is a 28 count from Picture This Plus Phoenix Cashel linen. So it's, and I've got more of this, so I'm going to do some more of that. But I used a Simply Shaker Gentle Art Shaker White thread to stitch the Believe. And then I made a pillow and put some red ticking fabric on the back. I still need to finish it with a trim. And I've got some options here. I don't know if you want to chime in on this because I'm not sure when I'll finish this, but I've got a lace trim that I can put on it. I've got a red fuzzy thing from Lady Dot Creates called Sizzle. I've got a little fuzzy thing. I've got another Lady Dots Creates antique lacy trim that I can put on. It's a little darker. I wasn't sure if maybe the lighter will look better for that or if I should put a dark one on it. I could tea stain, coffee stain this whole thing. And then I've also got these velvets that I got for their Tim Holtz. I got at Joanne Fabrics. So this red one here I thought would be good in there. You can see that through the, but these are velvet trims, and I think there's a yard of each on here. Yeah, 1 yard each, and there's 7 trims on here. I showed these in a previous video on the haul that I did at Joann's. I've got some cool colors too, some purples and stuff. So I want to put this in my bowl and then make something else to put in it, obviously. So I'm looking for some more cross stitch things. Mom and I have a plan on Friday to do some more shopping, retail therapy. So we're planning to go to Spring Green to go to Country Sampler. I've got some, where'd I put them? I've got some stitches, some patterns here that I want to get kitted up. A Stacy Nash, Houses of Berry Chapel Road, Turkey Hollow Farm. I want to kit this one up. I also want to kit this one up. I picked out the fabric. This is the Summer at Hollyberry Farm by Stacy Nash. It's a little dark. There we go. I want to do that one. I love this border. Oh my God, I can't wait to do that one. And this one I've got a 36 count hand dyed linen called Sand that I'm going to do that on. So got that picked out. I don't have a fabric for the Turkey Hollow, but I want to get started on that. And then I need threads for Bells of Christmas. This one here, I believe, so yeah, Brenda Gervais. the bells of Christmas. I want to do those. And I picked this blue. It's a 30 count by the Primitive Hair called Mermaid Bay. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on that. It's kind of a blue-gray, but I'm hoping to maybe find get a stash of some linens while I'm shopping. So I do want to do those and then get something new. Something totally new that's not been in my repertoire before. So I'm looking forward to working on these and filling my bowl. And while I was looking for finishes, I found this in my little in a box my mom had given me with some fabric. It's a little chenille pumpkin with a, he's so cute. So I put that in my bowl. I had found that going through looking for fabrics for backings for that pillow. So now I can give you an update on the stitches that I have been working on. I didn't do a whole lot. I did some. It's been a rough few weeks. And let's see here. I worked on, and I'm not sure, did I give you this update? I may have. I know I posted it on Instagram. But this is a Teresa Kogut pattern, Tilly's House. And this is where I am with it. I did the house. I couldn't stop. It was like a non-stop parade of just building my house. Oh, looks like there's a spot on it. My hand just cramped up. Weird. Okay. So that is stitched on. Where's my card here? That is stitched on, or I started this on January 2nd, 2022, restarted it. It's on Belfast Dirty Linen 32 count, and I'm using all of the called fors on this except for Oscar. I'm using 3011 DMC, so that's cute and almost done. I think I just have this stuff over here to finish, and if I really just sit down and do it, I can get it done. I have all the border left to do too, which is, you know, it's okay to start a border, but then you get a little bored with it. So I'll probably work on the border a little bit before I get to that other part, just so I have something fun to look forward to. The next thing I worked on was a new start. I did post this on Instagram too, and this is Country Santa, also a Teresa Kogut pattern. That one right there. And this one I am stitching on 32 count Weeks Dye Works Cocoa, using all the cold for. It's a kitted project that I got last year at the Country Sampler, and this is where I am at on it. And so I have to fill in the holes here where the tree was. I just love that red coat, and I just couldn't stop. So I just kept going and going and going. I could have almost finished this one, but you have to put it down at some point. My hand is cramping. And one finger. Weird. I need more water. I need more water in my system. I'm not drinking enough water. Oh, that reminds me. While I was shopping at that same, no, I went to a different store in a city called Winona. It's in Minnesota. Just across the border. There's a gift shop that my mom and my sister and I would always go to every like Christmas time. And they have nice little gifty things and stuff like that. So I saw this mug. And I immediately thought of Anna and Cheryl and Colleen. Anna's with the Woolly Mammoth. She's got a blog, and she also has YouTube channels that I watch forever. I've been watching her. She has quilt roadies and stitch roadies, and she's just one of my faves. I enjoy watching her videos. And Stitching with the Sisterlies, Cheryl and Colleen. I know there are a couple more that are part of this Mother Clucker Foundation. But I couldn't resist. I had to have it. So cheers to you ladies. Thank you for your content in your videos and your laughs and your really thoughtful, Anna, I had to say, a very thoughtful things that you talk about, because you make people think, and I love your stories. So anyway, girls, cheers. On to the next project. This is Rocking Horse Holiday. Got a little bit further along on this one. This is my restart for the year as well. And this one here is by Artful Offerings. And let's see, do I have a card on this one? Yes, I do. So the original start was August 3rd of last year, and then I stopped November 11th because I ran out of fabric. And there was no fixing it, so I got new fabric. And I started it on September 6th. And it is the same fabric as I'm using for this, which is Affogato, I believe. Fiber on a Whim Affogato. 36 count Affogato, an Edinburgh linen from Fiber on a Whim. And this is where I am with this. So I've got, I finished like a quarter of it. And then I'll move on to getting into the center with that has the little top here and the horse, and move right along. So I've got that much done on that one. I don't know that these Christmas ones will be finished. I think the Country Santa I can get finished by Christmas, and probably FFO'd. But that one, this one's a little bit more tedious, a little bit more work on that one. A little bigger stitch. And then the last one I've been working on, and it's still in the frame, is Rose and the Giant Pear. Again, this is stitched on Affogato. Let's get, it's this one, Hands Across the Sea. Let's see here, where am I at here? So what I've been doing on this is just working on getting more of the border done. So that's all I've done. And I've been working on this for several days now, and I'm a little bored with borders. So it's time to move on. But I still have it in my frame, and you can still see through it. So, but that's where I am with that. I had finished the house last time, so, and I did the J. You can't see it over in the P. So now I have a W yet to do, and then work on the rose. So I could potentially finish this one too this year if I really sat down and worked on it, but I don't know that I will. I'm kind of in a Christmas mode, kind of working in the season, so we'll go from there. And the other, let's see, what other updates do I have? I did that. Told you about my plans. So now I did hand stitching stuff. So I did work some more on my hexies, and I got another couple rows of my Tulip Pink hexagons together. So I now have 4 sets of 2. And then I'll put those 2 together, and I have this final one here that needs to get attached to the last one here. And then get that taken care of. I haven't worked on the other one. You know, I kind of go in spurts with these hexy things, it seems. So I don't know if I'll work on this anymore, but it's something I take with me all the time, so you never know. I might pick it up. And then my other hand stitching project, I did finish this. It just needs quilting now, and that's my Joy banner. It's upside down. The J, the O, So I finished the stitching around the poinsettia. I just did a whip stitch real fast. I got it done within just a few hours. It didn't really take much time at all. And I've got my batting and my backing fabric all cut and ready to go. And the backing is just the same red as what's on the front, a red flannel all from Permanent Gatherings. And that pattern is in her book. Yuletide Gatherings by Lisa Bunting. Pattern is in this book. And there we go. So as far as this goes, I'm looking for another one that's just as long. I think it'll say Merry Christmas, maybe a little wider so I can do Merry and Christmas. I don't know if I'll do it on red, but I did find when I was looking for the backing fabric for that, I did find some natural linens that came in that box with from my mom. One's lighter and one's darker, and I think I will here. Oh yeah, this one here, little taupey, little natural linen, and this one here is lighter. I love all the little specks. I don't know how much is here, but I've got these. Now this pin I also got at that gift shop in Winona. One of these little jobbies. So I was thinking maybe a small little one that says Joy or something that I can hang, pin it on my, because this holds my scarf that I bought there too. I wrap it around and holds it together in the middle so it doesn't fly open. But I really liked these little pins. I've seen these online before, but they're like little safety pins that have this little thing in the front. And it's got a little charm on the end of it, but it's just like a little leaf. I can't see it. Anyway, so I was thinking maybe something like that. I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking for something. I'm going to look for something while I am in Country Sampler this weekend. We might go to another small city nearby to a quilt shop there, so I may have some more haul to show you. So I don't have a whole lot of haul, but I have a little bit. I needed some retail therapy. So anyway, thanks for coming back to watch another episode of Bristol Blue. And if you pay attention to YouTube later, I might have 2 videos popping up here in the next couple of days. And I also have a new view, opposite side of the room. Ooh, lights coming in over there. They have a metal roof, and so it shines brightly sometimes when the sun hits it just right. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed another episode, and we'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.